Guess what? That star is a graven image. It has nothing to do with David. It has nothing to do with Solomon. It's not the star of God. That's the star of your God. That's your idol that you're worshiping. I'm telling you, that thing is garbage, bro. Come, the star Molech, right?
Bring it out.
Habakkuk 2:18.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 2 and verses 18.
Bring it out.
What profit the graven image that the maker thereof have graven it?
So the Bible said, what is the graven image that the maker thereof have making it? We're not supposed to worship graven images.
That's right.
This is one of the first commandments in the Bible, Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2.
Right.
He says, don't worship any graven images.
That's
Guess
right.
what? That star is a graven image. It has nothing to do with David. It has nothing to do with Solomon.
Bring
You
it
understand? It's a graven image. It's
Right.
something that our people have gravitated to. But it's a graven image. It has nothing to do with them. Read it again from the top.
Bring it out.
What profited the graven image
Come on.
that the maker thereof have graven it?
Read.
The molten image.
It's a molten image. A molten image. It can't profit you nothing. It can't bring you salvation. It's not going to bring you closer to God. Because guess what? You worshiping an idol. You worshiping an image. You understand? He said, don't do that thing. He said, don't do that. Give me Exodus 20 and 2.
Bring it out.
Come on, read it.
A teacher of lies.
It's a teacher of lies. It's a teacher of lies. You know how I know it's a teacher of lies? Because you think that got something to do with David. You think that got something to do with King Solomon.
Wake 'em
You
up.
understand? It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with that. This is people wear, because you know it represents the Jews. I'm a Jew, so I'm gonna put it on because it represents me. You understand? But God never gave us that to
right.
worship. He never gave us that. He never gave us that.
That the maker of his work trusted therein to make dumb idols.
Dumb idols. It's an idol. The Most High God said, don't have any idols bow down and worship.
Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Scan that QR code that you will see on the screen. Because guess what? We trying to push this truth toward the four corners of the earth. Let's push this truth toward the four corners of the earth, man. Stop playing games.
Make sure you subscribe to all our channels. We're pushing the truth.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Stop playing games.
The book of Amos, chapter 5, verses 26.
Bring it out.
But ye have borne the tabernacles of your Molech.
You have borne the tabernacles of your Molech. That's a graven image. That's an
Right.
idol.
Right.
That's what the Bible's telling you. You have borne the image of your. Read it again.
You have borne the tabernacles of your Molech
Of your Molech.
and your Chittim
Not God's. Yours.
and your Chittim and your images and the star of your God.
The star of your God.
Right.
Of your God. It's not the star of God. That's the star of your God. That's your idol that you're worshiping. That's what he's telling you. That's what he's telling you. That thing is garbage, bro. I'm going to tell you straight because I love you. You understand? I love you enough to stand up here and tell you, you need to take that from around your neck because it misrepresents what you're trying to represent.
Right.
That's for something else.
What is it for?
That's for growth and development.
You see what I'm saying? That's doctrine that come behind it. That's doctrine that come behind it. You understand? That's doctrine that come behind it. The God just told you is the God of is the star of your God. That's what he told you. That's what he told you. Give me Acts 7 and 43. Hold on, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. And then give me Isaiah 30 and 22. Don't go nowhere. So remember, you know what I'm saying? Just because I'm talking to this brother, that don't mean that don't apply for y'all. You understand? Because we got a lot of things that our people worship. You understand? A lot of things that our people worship. That scooter that he on, that could become a god or something that he worship. Because why? He could put it before the laws of God. He could put it before the Most High God. You understand? Our children can become idols and things that we worship.
Right.
You understand? Because we put it before God. We put it before the Lord's statutes and commandments that He have given us to govern us. You understand? So we got to be careful with that thing. Come on, read this.
The book of Acts chapter 7 and verses 43.
Bring it out.
Yea, ye took up the tabernacles. Yea, you took up the tabernacles of Molech.
The tabernacles
Of Molech, a false deity, a false god. Come on.
And the star of your God.
And the star of your God. Come on.
Remphan.
Remphan, the star of your God.
teach.
You notice he keeps saying your idol, your God, because he never gave it to us. He never gave it to us. You understand? He never gave it to us. So what we going over, young man, is look, I want you to look at his chest. Come. I want you to look at his chest. You see, that's called a star. They call it a star David. That's what they call it. But you remember David from the Holy Scriptures. You understand? David, the Solomon's father. You understand? So they think that represents David. They think that represents Solomon. They think that Christ and God has something to do with that, which is false. Which is false. It's an image. It's an idol that our people worship. We're not supposed to be doing that thing. We're not supposed to be doing that. Hold Isaiah 30. Come on.
The star of your God, Remphan, figures which ye made to worship them.
What?
To worship them.
The Bible said figures you make to worship. You make to worship. God has nothing to do with that. You made that thing to worship. That's what he's telling you.
Remphan is a 5-point and Molech is a 6-point star.
All praises. All praises. You understand? So God has nothing to do with those. He has nothing to do with that. Give me Exodus 20 and 2, and then I want Isaiah 30 and 22.
Bring it out.
You understand? Because remember, bro, this is the thing. We went into slavery for worshiping idols, for turning to other different religions. We went into slavery for disobeying the commandments of God. You understand? And guess what? We're still in slavery because our people are hard-headed people and refuse to listen. Hey, bro, hold on. Don't go nowhere yet. Don't go nowhere yet. Don't go nowhere yet. Listen, I'm not trying to tear you down. What I'm trying to do is let you see that. Who's your God?
My God's only one God. So
And who is that? We got to make it plain to the people. All praises, all praises. That's because guess what? That's what we out here to do. We out here to build the relationship between our brothers and sisters and show them where they went off at. That's what the scripture commands us to do. You understand? That's what we doing, bro. We got love for all our people out here.
Bring it out.
Come on, read that.
Yeah.
The book of Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
So he said he's the Lord our God that brought us out of Egypt, out the house of bondage. Egypt means the house of bondage. That's what it means. Come on.
Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
He said have no other gods before him. You understand? That star represents a God before him. He said don't do that thing. He said don't do that. Come on.
Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven images.
We're not supposed to have any graven images.
That's what.
Any graven images.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word